What happened to Miss Angel Reese? She's all in Indiana during All-Star, and her Reebok campaign come to your trap.
We have commentators laughing at this.
Washington has done that incredibly well so far. Reese missed the first one, still with it blocked.
They realized that they were laughing and then quickly stopped themselves like, oh, I can't laugh. I'm live right now. I can't laugh. I'm live right now. Let me get real serious.
The basketball world is watching what might end up as one of the most embarrassing endorsement flops in recent memory. Under Shaquille O'Neal's leadership, Reebok actually banked on Angel Reese to spearhead their basketball revival. Spoiler, it's been nothing short of a train wreck. The kind of case study Harvard Business School would file under how to wreck a brand relaunch. While Caitlin Clark is smashing attendance records and Sophie Cunningham is building a loyal following just by being authentically herself, Reese has been grabbing headlines for all the wrong reasons. Industry insiders are already whispering that this could rival New Coke as the sneaker world's biggest blunder. Let's be real. This isn't just a swing and a miss. It's an endorsement crisis. If you agree this gamble was doomed from the start, drop fire the baby giraffe in the comments. Let's roll.
Crash out incoming. 3, 2, 1. Burn! Hey, nice pass right there. Jackass! Burn! We're bumbling, we're stumbling, and we're fumbling! Burn! Y'all see what they've been doing over there at Cracker Barrel, man? It's a travesty! But it looks like they added one new item. It's French toast! Butter pecan! Burn! Angel Reese! Angel Reese!
Every time Angel Reese hits the floor, the numbers crew doesn't gear up to chart brilliance. They prepare to witness inefficiency in its purest form. In just her sophomore season, Reese has pulled off something almost impressive in how bad it is, shooting a brutal 31.5% on layups while attempting the third most in the entire WNBA. Layups, the single easiest shot in basketball. We're talking about a 6 feet 3 inches forward clanking punt blank looks at a rate that would have a middle school coach reaching for the bench. At this stage, it feels less like basketball and more like experimental performance art. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is casually pulling up from the logo, rewriting record books, and turning every arena she enters into a sellout. The contrast couldn't be more glaring.
Washington Mystics just put belt to ass on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Sonia Citron was out there cooking with hot grease. Stir the pot. Stir the pot. Keep cooking, Sonia. That was a show. She put on a flat-out show versus Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky. Boy, did they ruin Angel Reese's whole...
The bloopers practically make themselves. Against the New York Liberty, Reese put together a sequence built for eternal mockery. 4 straight missed putbacks in just 12 seconds. 2 of them even came ricocheting back into her own face, like she was battling a brick wall instead of defenders. The clip went viral instantly. Not the kind of viral that moves sneakers, but the kind that gets stitched into YouTube fail reels with circus music. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is being mentioned in the same breath as Steph Curry and LeBron James, while Reese is headlining compilations called When Basketball Isn't Your Calling. One player sells out arenas. The other, she sells memes.
The Chicago Bravado once again got their ass kicked. Angel Reese was so bad last night, the announcers calling the game, they were laughing at her performance. Check out some highlights for yourself. Well, KC, you always do this. You select a couple of bad plays and try to convince us that Angel Reese isn't a superstar.
Her defenders love to point at her overall field goal percentage, 44.4%, like it's some kind of shield. Newsflash, it's not. Because when most of your shots come at point-blank range, professionals are expected to hit 70 to 80%. Reese, instead, has turned layups into a slot machine. Pull the lever, cross your fingers, and usually watch the ball rim out. Coaches call the paint the money area. Reese has turned it into a casino where the house always wins. And you don't need an MBA to see why Reebok's investment is starting to look less like a smart partnership and more like a high-risk gamble gone bad.
Was an epic embarrassment, bro. Remember, this is a pro basketball player. Won a national championship. Their calling card they'd like to hang over is she beat Caitlin Clark. Remember that. Watch this.
Don't show it to this. Angel Reese picks it up, what she's good at. Getting another offensive rebound. She says, give me that. How about another? Persistence trying to pay off. gets a piece. Angel Reese will give up. Jones with another block.
Are you serious?
Even the commentators, the people paid to hype up free throws like they are buzzer beaters, are cracking. In a recent game, after yet another baffling Reese miss at the rim, the announcer couldn't help but laugh. And not the reassuring, she'll get the next one laugh, but the stunned, did that seriously just happen? Kind. When professional broadcasters can't keep a straight face calling your plays, that's not just a warning sign, it's game over. Forget a red flag. This is a neon billboard parked outside Reebok headquarters screaming, "We blew it."
Dominant performances in June, she earned her All-Star selection. But these aren't just a couple of bad plays. These aren't bloopers. These aren't rare moments. This is the norm. The same thing happened last week when the Chicago Bravado got their ass kicked by the Minnesota Linkers. I don't have to convince you that Angel Reese has no impact on winning. Just look at her record. Look at her resume in the WNBA.
Naturally, social media is having a field day. Entire accounts now exist solely to catalog Angel Reese's misses, complete with slow-mo replays and circus soundtracks. At this point, it's practically evolved into its own subgenre of basketball content. And for Reebok, this is the nightmare scenario. They wanted highlight reels to sell sneakers. Instead, they're getting blooper reels that sell nothing, except maybe the idea that their executives should start dusting off their resumes.
Side in Washington has done that incredibly well so far. Reese missed the first one, still with it locked.
We go through All-Star break. We come back, 9 turnovers. We sit out with a back injury. We come back, can't make a fundamentally sound layup. Maybe they rushed you back from injury. Tyler Marsh, did you rush her back from injury? Tyler Marsh, I'm looking.
If Reese were at least riding with a winning squad, some of this might be easier to excuse. But the Chicago Sky? They are a train wreck, stumbling to a miserable 7-21 record. 8 straight losses, no playoff pulse. And when Reese sat out 5 games with a back injury, the team kept sinking anyway. Here's the paradox. They are bad with her, and somehow even worse without her. It's like climbing into a lifeboat riddled with holes. You're going down either way. The only question is how fast.
No expert in math, but it looks like Angel Reese wins 1 out of every 3 games. If I remember correctly, Angel Reese has beaten a team with a winning record once this season. So you tell me how Angel Reese impacts.
Head coach Tyler Marsh can spin all he wants, but there's no PR trick strong enough to hide the truth. When your offense leans on a player who can't finish at the rim, you're not building a contender, you're scripting a blooper reel. And no marketing department on earth can turn that into a sneaker empire. Remember, Reebok didn't just sign Angel Reese, they crowned her the face of their basketball comeback. Shaq himself stamped the deal. The blueprint was simple: build buzz, drop a signature shoe, capture Gen Z. But here's the flaw: hype only works if it's backed by real on-court greatness. This isn't TikTok, it's professional basketball. And fans aren't lining up to buy sneakers tied to someone going viral for airballing layups.
It's crunch time, under a minute to go, 1-point game, y'all know what to do, give it to our 2K cover. Live 5, go save the day, here it goes, the crossover for you, it'll turn into hot diggity doo-doo. Burn!
Why don't you show her highlights? You're so unfair.
Fine, here you go, rebound, burn! Cherry picking rebounds, nobody does it better, I mean nobody. Bang! Bang!
Our fans be like, grab that rebound, honey. Yes!